Hello students, very warm welcome all of you in our online class of English grammar as a revision. Dear student, today we are taking chapter number 3 of our English grammar as a revision. Title of chapter is Primary Auxiliaries and Modals. Dear student, there are main two kinds of auxiliaries. First is primary auxiliary, in which we get the 11 helping verb. How many? 11. Just like primary auxiliary, be form, is, am, are, was, were. These are be form as a 5 auxiliary. Do form, do, does, this, 3. 5 plus 3, 8. And have form, has, have, or had. Means 5 plus 3 plus 3 total is 11 auxiliaries as a primary auxiliary. Dear student, I don't think there is need to tell you where we will use was, were, do, does, did. You have understood very well about the use of be form, do form and have form. Now we are going to discuss about the modal auxiliary. There are 13 modal auxiliary, means primary has 11, modal has 13. There are total number of auxiliaries are 24. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to, used to, need and dare are modal auxiliaries. Dear student, now I hope you have understood very well in my previous video about the modal auxiliaries. Can, it is used to show the ability, capacity, power, permission and what cleverness and how to do. In present tense, if we talk about the same situation in past, then we will use could. Past ability, past capacity, past power, past permission, past cleverness, etc. May is used to show the possibility, wish, curse, bless and to take permission with request. Now might is the past form of may. It is used to show the purpose, permission with agitation and remote possibility. Will is used with first person I and we to show promise, warning, threat, determination, offer and formal request. Now is would. Past of will. Past of will is would. It is mostly used to show the polite request and to show preference, choice and the past habits. Shall is used with second and third person, just like they, he, she, it, etc. with any name to show what? Promise, determination, warning, threat. Should is past of shall. It is used to show suggestion, advice with last and duty. Must, it is used to show the compulsion. It is used to show strong possibility, strong necessity, strong advice and must not is used to show what? Prohibition, and it is also used to show obligation. Ought to, it is used to show moral obligation and moral duty. Used to, it is used to show the past action or habits. Need, it is used to show the requirement, but need and dare mostly are used in negative, just like needn't, daren't. Thus, dear student, you have understood very well about the use of modals. Now there is be able to form in our chapter. If we get be able to as a present at the place of is am are, we will use can. Hari is able to drive a car, just like Hari is able to drive a car. To drive a car means is able to, means be form as a present. Is able to means we can write Hari can drive a car. Can drive a car. Same as it, if it has been used in past, was or were, we will use could. Means he was able to swim in his childhood, just like he was able to swim in his childhood. He was able to swim in his childhood. Means we can say he could swim in his childhood. He could swim in his childhood. Means dear, I hope you have understood very well about the use of be able to. As a present we will use can at the place of is are. As a past at the place of was were we will use could. Thus dear student, we have revised this chapter. In this primary auxiliaries 11 we have discussed in previous classes every place at the as the use of is are, was were, do does, did, has, have, had. In my previous video of primary auxiliaries and models, we have discussed very well about these 13 model auxiliaries. Thus, dear student, we have completed, we have revised chapter number 3rd. I hope you have understood very well. Now, dear student, we are going to revise chapter number 4th, non-finite verbs. Dear student, there are two kinds of verb, just like finite verb, non-finite verb. Finite verbs are those verbs which is used in the second sentence according to subject and number of the subject of sentence. Means finite verb is used according to the number and person of the sentence is known as finite verb. Just like she is writing a letter. Writing a letter means the verb which have been used according to the subject and number of sentence, it is a finite verb. What kind verb? Finite verb. What? Finite verb, because it has been used in the sentence according to number and subject of sentence. So dear student, second is non-finite verb. What? Non-finite verb. Non-finite verb are those verb which isn't used according to the number and person of the subject. Just like I am telling you, playing is a good exercise. Playing is a good exercise. Good exercise. It has been used as a gerund playing, but after that he likes to play chess. Try to understand by this example. He likes to play chess. Means in this sentence, play is a non-finite verb because it hasn't been used according to the number and the person of the subject in the sentence. So these kinds of are called non-finite verb. Dear student, there are three kinds of non-finite verb. First is infinitive. Infinitive, those verbs which mostly use as a 2 plus first form of verb. Just like 2 plus first form of verb. He likes to play chess. And otherwise, there are some verbs we feel, hear, help, let, make, see, etc. are bare infinitive, means they aren't used with 2 plus these verbs. Means these verbs are used without 2 in the sentences. So these are called bare infinitive. Just like let the boy speak. These are bare infinitive. Let the boy speak. Let the boy speak. This verb is a infinitive which has been used as a bare. Let the boy speak. Now dear student, it functions as a subject to a verb, object to a verb, object of preposition. Infinitive used in a sentence and it function in a sentence and as a subject to a verb, as a object to a verb, as a preposition of a verb. Now dear, second is in non-finite verb gerund. We have discussed that gerund is mostly ing form of verb. Just like playing is a good exercise. This playing is a gerund because ing has been used at the first of sentence. It functions as a noun in the sentence. Playing has been used in this sentence as a noun. Dear student, third is participles. There are three kinds of participles. Present participle, it is used ending in ing, and past participle mostly ended with d, ed, t, en or n, and perfect participle having been plus past participle is known as perfect participle. So dear student, I hope You have understood very well about the non-finite verbs. Dear student, in this sentence there is nothing much about, but you will have to find out the which verb is known as non-finite verb. In this sentence you will have to pick out, otherwise you will have to recognize the non-finite verb in this sentence. Thus, dear student, I hope you have understood very well about primary auxiliaries and non-finite verb. Okay dear, you will have to take care in the sentence what kind of verb is as a gerund, as a infinitive, as a participles in the sentence. Okay, I hope you have understood very well. If you feel any doubt about these both of chapter, you can consult me through WhatsApp or direct on phone call. Thank you very much. One minute dear, most of that I have taken a class test on yesterday, means on Sunday. There are only hardly 8 to 10 students submitted their test paper and rest are absent. Why dear student? From the next time all of students will attempt my class test. I will inform you before 1 or 2 days and all of will attend my class test. Okay dear, there shouldn't be any carelessness from the next time. Thank you.